Have you ever lost a fight?
No, I've not. Well, third grade, I got my nose busted. Yeah, I got my nose busted.
You got your nose, but it was bleeding and everything.
Yeah.
How that happened?
I can't believe we're talking
This
about
is the last fight. Okay. And then we're going to go to all the inspiring, business building. And then we got other, stuff in store.
I didn't know y'all were so interested in the subject. Y'all,
No, keep going.
Here's this kid messing with my sister on the bus. And then the next day I was walking off the bus and he kicked me and he ran to an open seat and laid down on the seat and started kicking. He just laid down. Okay, it was like a backwards turtle kicking right into it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Sure.
Okay. So how did you get into construction at a young age? And then when did the money really start coming in?
Yeah. So when I was a little boy, my stepdad did metal buildings. We had some house fires when I was a kid. And we ended up staying in his boss's house when I was in like 7th grade. And we were in a completely different neighborhood. And it gave me a new consciousness on what was possible because I'd not seen a whole lot of that. I always say that construction was the only way we knew how to make doctor money was in boots. So there's a lot of industry, there's a lot of industrial work, there's a lot of construction that goes with that work. There's a lot of building houses to support that infrastructure of the economy in South Louisiana. I say all of the time that had I put the same energy into a better business model, a different business model, then construction, I think I'd be a lot better off, but I don't think I'd be the same person. And for that, I'm glad I stayed in construction. I graduated college in 2009. I'd already read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And I knew I wanted to have a business one day, but I honestly thought I'd end up in Dallas as a project manager first, making really good money and save and end up, starting something. And those jobs just weren't there like we were told when we were freshmen signing up to go into construction management school. And so I dug ditches. And I worked for this company called Austin Bridge and Road in this little small town called Bastrop, Louisiana after I graduated. That job ended. Waited tables at Texas de Brazil in Baton Rouge. And I would go during the day and apply for jobs. I'd gone in there a couple times because they were actually building the project. So instead of going to home office, I was like going out to job sites. And you can't see the boss, like $40-50 million, some crazy amount. She goes, hold on. So some grizzly looking angry white man comes in. He's like, are you Justin? I'm like, yes, sir. We go back to his office and he plops down in his chair and he's like, give it to me.